So we're gonna be making a really quick and simple meal. All you really need is a grain, vegetable, and then your protein. So today what I made was grilled chicken thighs with sauteed asparagus and then some rice. And I basically used the same seasoning. I just blended everything all at once and it literally took me 30 minutes. If you don't have the time, then you can make a quick and simple meal just like this. So we're gonna get into it now. Hey guys, welcome back. Now this video goes out to my new home cooks out there who need like a bit of guidance making a 3-course dinner, and of course in under 30 minutes. So this is gonna be really easy. Now, if you do need help with ideas, go by this rule. Choose a protein, a grain or a pasta, and a vegetable, and that's like a nutritious meal, like all in one. And of course, again, in under 30 minutes. So this is gonna be so simple. Now, my biggest tip is definitely to make your own all-purpose seasoning for more added flavor. You can use a generalized one, but this one will give your food such a whole new level of like season and flavor. And with this all-purpose seasoning, we're going to be using it to season our rice, make a nice delicious buttery sauce for the asparagus, and then marinate our boneless chicken thighs. So make sure that you're using a third for each part of the dish that we're making. Now I realized, wait, we don't really need the cutting board because I already prepped everything. So here I am just using some olive oil and I'm going to be marinating. And again, I'm using a third of the seasoning to marinate the boneless chicken thighs. And yeah, just gently massage it. Make sure that every nook and cranny has a good amount of seasoning. And now we are good to go. Let's move this over to the stovetop. Oh, by the way, just a little disclaimer, as you guys are going to be able to see in the video, this pot is too small for the amount of rice that I'm cooking, but we'll change it after the fact. But I just want to show you how to make rice. Now, of course, this rice is already prepped and cleaned, meaning that I rinsed it with cold water just to wash off the starch, because the starch will make your rice sticky. Now, I'm going to put in a little bit more rice, and I'm also going to put a couple tablespoons of olive oil. And then, of course, we're going to use half of the seasoning that we have left. So make sure you season your rice and give it a nice big stir. And then, obviously, you'll see me change the pot, but whatever. Everybody makes mistakes. As you can tell from the time of the oven, it's 312. Yeah, that's not PM, that's AM. So I made this at 3 in the morning. Yeah, so, I get in my moods. Yep, there we go. I realized that I made a little mistake. But we all make mistakes, Yeah, all right. So now we're going in with the chicken thighs. And we are going to saute them on each side for about 7 minutes. Now, this is dark meat, so it can go on a little bit more longer. The thing is, with these chicken thighs, they're a little bit more, they have like a lot of like, I don't know, I guess like little nooks and crannies. So I want to make sure that every part of the chicken is cooked. You want to make sure that you're rotating them. And yeah, make sure that they're cooking evenly on each side. And now coming back to the rice, you want to bring that up to a boil and then lower it to a simmer, and then it'll absorb the rest of the water that's in the pot. It only takes about 12 to 15 minutes at most. And now here I'm just making sure that the chicken thighs are evenly cooked. I keep rotating them. You don't have to rotate them as much, but I wanted to make sure that they were evenly cooked. So, and in another pan, have some butter melting, and then we're just gonna add the asparagus and of course the rest of that all-purpose seasoning, and that's it. Cook it for about like 5 minutes and your asparagus should be ready. Also, just wanted to mention, now of course you don't have to use chicken. You can use fish, you can use tofu for like a vegan option, you can have whatever you have in your fridge and your pantry, but this is just like an easy template that you can follow, and then just kind of like make it your own. You don't have to use the seasonings that I do. You can use whatever you have on hand. Now we're just gonna give the rice a little fluff with the fork. All right, and then back to the chicken. I'm just showing some love one last time, getting those sides, because those sides, they be tricky, And then yeah, just kill the heat and everything is ready to go. Got a nice 3-course dinner. Got your chicken, you got your asparagus with the buttery sauce, and then you got your fluffy rice. That's it. So simple, you know? And again, you know, you can definitely use whatever you have in the fridge. I love, you know, kind of like just creating something new. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if it's easy or if it's not so easy for you. Leave some questions and I'll get back to you. Goodbye.